And a group of Black Colorado students are suing their state, saying the school district is trying to steal the name of their podcast. The social justice podcast called No Justice, No Peace has become a hit since it started airing after the death of George Floyd. The 4 students behind the podcast have received national recognition. Now, lawyers for the students say that the Denver Public School District filed 3 trademark applications for the name of the show. A spokesperson for the school district would not comment on the lawsuit. Having had experience with filing trademarks before, and it is a rigorous process to try to obtain a trademark for something that you believe is yours. And so if this podcast was the first person, and they can prove that they were the very first person to put this out with this name and have done work with this already, it should be an easy day in court for them to be able to make sure that they're the ones that own this. Because why would you try to overstep someone that already has an idea? There are so many ideas in the world. I have had so many different businesses, and I know what this is like, having a really killer idea, but it's just like, let them have the podcast. There's too many other ideas in the world. They're using the fact that they're a school district and have money to be able to overstep here because they're probably a smaller podcast, but it's just not fair.
Yeah, I mean, I looked it up. The podcast has gotten pretty big over the last couple of years, and I think the argument for the school is going to be they're shooting it on the school. They're using our equipment. Yeah. It is something that was birthed on our campus. They're going to have a lot of arguments, and that's how they're going to take this to court. I just think it's very important, soulmates, if you have a really good idea, even if you don't think it's going to go anywhere, trademark it first. Put it out there first, right? We have to think business-minded because, these are how the little people get ran over.
Absolutely.
So quick to jump in that pool, put the sunblock on first. That's my little theory of it, because you want to protect yourself from Jump Street. This reminds me of back in the day where people used to mail music to themselves directly before they would even get it, certified or get it, get certificate saying that you wrote it first. So people would do that back in the day, and to show proof that if you mailed it to yourself and you had it, that it was your idea.
Wow.
Obviously things are different now, but it's so unfortunate. But they are going to use that angle, the fact that everything was done on that campus.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We'll see how it turns out.